Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This is Turkeisha Whitley in real life. Keisha for short. And it's been a while. It's been a moment. A lot of things has transpired. A lot of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. And just pushing forward. All I got to say, everybody, is just keep going. Especially us over 40. Just keep going. Just keep going. So as of right now, it is 7 a.m. and I am on my way to clean my client's home. I won't bring you guys along with that because I've already shown you that part right there. But yeah, I will get back with you guys a little bit later after this. But so what I'm going to do is just have you guys come with me for today. But like I said, not this right here, because you guys have already seen that process right there. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit later. So stick around, and thanks for stopping. Hello there, everybody. Hello. So this is just me coming back on, and it is later in the day. So I'm getting ready to cook dinner. It is now 5 o'clock, so I'm getting ready to cook dinner. Peach McIntyre, she's about to run up another class, and I am going to attend. Sorry, you guys, let me straighten you up. So she ain't too long announced it in the Facebook group, with Peach Facebook Reels group. So if you guys haven't signed up, I suggest you sign up for her Facebook Reels group and also her YouTube group also. So yeah, so I'm getting ready to start my supper. Oh no, it's 6 o'clock. And she said that she would do the class around 8. So this is not a cook with me. This is just a chit chat commentary right now. But while I'm chit chatting with you guys, I am going to be cooking because I have to fix dinner for my son. So a lot of things have been going on, you guys, that I have not been keeping you guys abrupt with, that has been going on. Just life, you know, still working, still maintaining, still have my clients. Like I said, just life, still coping. But you know, a lot of thought process goes into day-by-day life as we not only get older, but as we experience, you know, different life experiences. So someone was asking me the other day, you know, they was just venting, and you know, my thing now, when I talk to people, I'm not only talking to them, I'm talking to myself also. I'm literally talking to myself. What would I tell myself? Not saying that that's what I'm saying to myself. What would I tell myself? That's not what it is. When I'm talking to them, I'm talking to myself because I'm taking heed to what I'm saying. I am picking up and grasping what I'm telling, but also doing what I'm saying. So, someone was venting to me, and actually it was my cousin. She was venting to me. Oh, so I was gonna bake these. And she's younger than me. So all of my little cousins, you know, I'm cool with. Everybody talk to me. And they say I look and I act young, though. I think I do. But yeah, like I said, she was just venting to me. So I'm listening to her, and the first thing that comes in mind when I'm listening to her is like, she sounded like me years ago. Because as I gotten older, I've said to myself, at what point do you get sick and tired of hearing yourself say the same thing? At what point do you get sick and tired of going through the same thing? So instead of saying, oh, it's going to get better, it's going to pray, when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, things will change. But at the same time, like I just said, when are you going to get sick and tired of listening to yourself saying the same thing? When are you going to get sick and tired of just going through? You're going to go through, but going through the same things. So, like I said, as I'm listening to her, this is, these are thoughts that's gathering through my head. Like, she sounded like me. And even still till now, I have those type moments where I'm questioning things, I'm wondering why. But at the same time, when are you going to get sick and tired? What's going to change? How are you going to change it? So, it's just a word of not only just encouragement, but just a word of sometimes we have to get to ourselves and think to a point while I'm still saying the same thing, while I'm still going through the same thing. And it wasn't until recently that I said to myself, at what point are you going to keep reiterating things that you're going through? So even with YouTube, my oldest son, I have 3 kids, 24, my daughter, 23, my son, and my 11-year-old that's here with me now. So my oldest son, he would, we would sit on the phone and talk. Now, mind you, he's an entrepreneur. We sit on the phone talking, and he was telling me, he was like, Mom, I think you should start a YouTube channel. You're not the only one that think like that. You're not the only one that's going through things like that at that age, that you still have these thoughts, that you still have these experiences, because experiences in life, they're never going to leave. They're never going to leave. As long as you are breathing air, you are forever going to have experiences. Whether they're good, whether they're bad, whether they're mediocre, you are going to have experiences throughout life, period. So that's unavoidable right there. So it's also just a kind of a mental thought at times, the push forward, the want, the drive. I mean, I don't have nobody on my side, or I don't have the help. Your circumstances should be help enough for you to drive yourself. Now, this is what I'm saying now. Then, when I was at her age, while she's doing her venting, when I was at her age, I didn't think like that. Like I said, it's life experiences, it's time. But now, I look at whatever I'm going through, and I always tell myself, how am I going to change it? If it's something that's hurting me bad enough, that hurt is my push. That hurt is my drive. So, I vowed to myself today that I'm going to make a YouTube video 60 days straight in a row. Put out 1 video a day for 60 days. Because my circumstances, I will get in my circumstances because I'm not the only one. So I want everybody to see the steps that not only, I'm taking, maybe you can learn from my experiences, as far as, things that I'm going through at my age. And I hope that I commend a lot of the young people these days because they are bosses. I commend, and it's a good feeling seeing young people stand up and stepping out on their talents, on their wants, on their needs, and just doing it. So I am in love with today's generation. I really am. So one of the things my oldest son was telling me about my youngest son, whatever he loves to do, feed that. He doesn't have to go to college if he don't want to go to college. And I can honestly say this. My son is geared into cars and motors and anything dealing with a car. He's been fixated on cars ever since he came out of the womb, I believe. So, I say that to say, I wish for everyone to not only just push forward, but to live your dreams. And the world is so in a chaotic state right now. And I feel like not only just focusing on yourself to do what you need to do, but take heed and be considerate of others also. So when, there's a listening ear that needs to be gave, I listen now. Me, myself, when I was going through, like she's going through, I isolated myself. And that's how I am. I love to be alone. Do I want to be alone? No, but I love being alone. I isolate myself because I can think and I can see a little bit more clearer. If I got to keep repeating myself, I feel like that's energy that I'm giving off, and I don't want to keep doing it. So it's like, you know what, Keisha, you have to figure this out. So, I'm on my own path, my own mission, my own goal to build something now at my state that things are a little bit more easier. Now, when I say easier, it's just me and my youngest son now. At first, it was, just me and my daughter, then me and my oldest son, then me, all three. It was harder. The load got harder and harder. So as the load got harder and harder, I'm seeing now that the load has gotten easier and easier. So am I still complaining, saying the same things? No, I'm moving forward and I'm pushing. Now, at the same time again, am I going through things? Yes, I'm going through things. And I'm going to take you guys along with that. Show you guys. Not saying that I'm an open book, but someone else I know can learn from my experience. So, let me cook and get back with you guys a little bit later. Master Chit. Hello, you guys. I am back. So, it is way later in the day. I attended the Peach McIntyre class as usual. This is not nothing that is new with me as far as her class, because every time she have a class, I try my best to attend, because things that I don't catch or familiarize myself with when she teaches it the time that I'm taking it, each time I take it, I'm familiarizing myself more and more as far as, with Facebook, of course, and what I'm doing, which avenues to go through and stuff like that. So I just love her story and how she is persevering through it all. So, whatever content that you choose to make on YouTube, as long as you're not offending anyone, you're telling your story, you're doing things pertaining to you, things that you like, and you're not tearing down somebody else, I just love it. So she is really a come up and tell all person. So like I said, I really do admire her and her story. But anywho, moving on from that. So I have quite a bit to do tomorrow. I have to go to my client's house, and some of the things that I wanted to talk about was building your brand. Not only just building your brand, it's just being your authentic self. The more and more that I find myself doing this YouTube, I'm feeling more comfortable. I'm feeling more relaxed, and I feel like with me, and I know it's not just me, that sometimes you can see through a person, you know, if it's not real, if it's authentic. You can see timidness, you can see shyness sometimes. So with me, I feel like I'm getting more relaxed as time go on. So, like I said, there's some things that I have to do tomorrow. My son, I have to go reapply for something for him. Um, Medically wise, I'm not sure. I would have to talk to him to see if he feel comfortable with me opening with this to you guys, because I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. He has a medical standpoint type situation. I don't like really claiming it, but it is what it is. But we're living through it. We have made it this far, thank God. And we will continue to persevere, and he's going to continue to do good and live a normal and healthy life through it all. So right now, I'm just folding up clothes. But like I was saying, you know, with this content thing, just trying to, I'm not even going to say find your niche, because as humans, we're not just stuck to one thing. So it's just show your relatable self. And that's what I'm learning. So like I said earlier, I am going to be doing one video a day. One video a day. So I am trying to learn how to capture my audience. How much vulnerability am I to show you guys here? I actually want to show you guys all. I really do. I really do want to show you guys all. So just to go ahead on and say this here. My home is in a foreclosure state. Now, when I say foreclosure state, I mean I have a hearing, a foreclosure hearing that's coming up in the next 2 months. So what I have came to the realization of, I want to save my home. So with this being said, I am going to walk you guys. It might turn out good, it might turn out bad, but just to walk you guys through this with me. I don't know how this is going to end up. Like I said, I want to save my home. At first, when it really hit me that I was possibly going to lose my home, I was okay. I feel like, you know, okay, I'll start over. But the more and more I started looking at my son, you know, the last 7 years, this is his home. This is his home. So, you know, I'm going to try to save my home. So tomorrow I'll be a company that I'm working with, NACA. You know, I'm talking with them, and we are getting my paperwork and stuff together. And I just want to walk you guys with that. Now, that's just one milestone in my life that's going on right now. Business ventures in which we have to be careful when it comes to stuff like that before we just jump out on the limb. Last year, my money went into this business venture that I was thinking that would not only help me, but help 500 and something other families. And all the money was coming out of my pocket. Not thinking the whole thing through. When I say thinking it through, not dissecting the business part of it like I was supposed to. Dissecting everything about it that I had envisioned in my head. Now, what you envision in your head, you have to dig deep into it. So that wasn't what I did. I didn't look at the actual blueprint and dissect it like I was supposed to. So I lost investing into this, you know, $25,000 to $30,000. That's where my mortgage was going to. So with that being said, am I salty about it? No, it happened. It was a learning experience. Now, I still have been taking that business venture apart and dissecting. Not saying that it wouldn't work. It was somebody else's plan in which I didn't look at it thoroughly enough to, you know, sort it all out. So, but anywho, that's neither here nor there. But that's one of the endeavors that I'm taking you guys on with me about. So as of right now, I have stabled myself back up financially because I didn't put any more money into that. So with that being said, yes, I want to save my home. I have started to renovate my home and, you know, just moving forward from there. Like I said, I'm not feeling no type of way right now about it until whatever decision is final. So that's just a little side bit right there. And yeah, so that's it with that right there. Another thing, like I said, my son's health condition, I want to talk to him about it and see how he feels about, you know, me disclosing that, because it is part of, you know, what we are going through. So, like I said, however he feels about it, I'll go forward from that. But that, you know, if he doesn't want to do that, I won't do it then. To end this night, I would have to say today was pretty good. I am getting back into the groove of things, and I hope you guys will stay along for the ride with me. I hope you guys subscribe, go on this adventure with me, go on this life-changing, in real life experience. Not only just an experience, it's just life itself, period, just life. So, you know, life throws us, I'm not even gonna say life throws us, it's just life, period. Our decisions, our outcomes are governed by our decisions. So whatever decision we make, we have to sustain the outcome of it. So either it's going to make you or break you. So with that being said, you guys, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. We will start this day off tomorrow fresh, and we will go from there. So good night. Like I said, please subscribe, like, and share. All right, bye guys.